I'm Ty Harkins, and I'm an artist. I have 3.5 months of painting under my belt. When I was 17, my elementary school music teacher gave me a teaching job out of the blue. He was like, "Do you want to teach some kids how to play music?" I was like, "I've never done that before." He's like, "You'll figure it out." I was like, "Are you sure about this?" He's like, "I believe in you." And I was like, "Oh, well, okay, so I guess I'll take that belief," and I got thrown right into the pit trying to figure out how to make this work without anybody walking away upset for the money that they're paying for that. So beyond that and getting kicked out the door to make sure I start working when I was 14, it's just been a lot of just choosing my goals and going towards them and accepting my losses when it's time to walk away from something and keep it on the back burner if I really care about it. I forgot the question. I don't remember what the question was. Oh, yeah, okay, all right. So it's basically like I've been put in uncomfortable situations where like I don't like anything about myself, but then I had to just decide to get over that because now I got kids who care about what it is that I'm teaching them. So just being super uncomfortable and deciding that it doesn't matter what it looks like right now. Especially when I started drawing, I was doing garbage, that's the reason I started posting that online. I wanted a timestamp of being able to see, literally scroll through my page, you'll be able to see at the very bottom when I started and where that went from there and the weird steps I took, and I actually posted literally everything I made. I picked up the ideas for this painting from watching Bob Ross's Silent Forest, and then I took a bunch of civil liberties on my artist license. This painting, as soon as I saw how the trees came out and the weird way that the coat that is first applied to the painting mixed with the white comes out, because of course I love skyboxes. That is the main drive that I have. I love the way that any sort of color is picked up in the sky, and then just seeing how many different shades of green you can make happen and make it work is exactly what I picked up from that painting. Between the extreme blue in the sky and then trying to figure out what to do, whether I wanted that river or if I wanted to fill in any other things once I got to the end of the painting. I just had to decide to either do it and follow through with a random choice or just completely throw that idea away and save it for another painting. If I were to give somebody some sort of inspiration, it'd be something that I heard from one of my best friends, is that you could be the Kobe Bryant of whatever it is that you're doing, and how could you possibly know if you never even took the chance to do it? That's where I'm at with painting. It's straight up, like I didn't know I was gonna be good at oil painting, and now I guess I'm feeling okay about it, where I hated my work while I was drawing. I hated everything that I was doing. I didn't like how any of it was coming out, and now I love everything I do. I mean, when it comes to the paintings, it's just like this one, it's all practice. It's all practice unless I had my first time that somebody asked for a commission, and even doing that, he asked for something that I hadn't done before, and I still took a bunch of missteps into success with that. So it's all hobby, it's all practice. Well, I'd say especially between Critical Role, where they're presenting something that nobody's ever thought about, which is you can make money and be big and do what you want to do, and people will support you. And the only way you're going to do that is if you put in a lot of legwork for yourself to prove that you really care about it that much. And then the other side of it is making sure that, of course, you're doing it for yourself. You're not doing it to try and get a price point out of somebody. That's somebody's good nature of putting that money forward if they do buy it at whatever price it's at. It's more of like personal value. That's the biggest one I picked up from my local artists. As soon as I picked up Bob Ross, of course, the first thing that he said, which is, you can do anything you want to do. Apply that anywhere. I'm like, that's not painting specific, that's mindset. That's purely how do you approach it. And then the fact that Peter Draws is totally unapologetic with a lot of the things that he does, where like he made an ironic drawing and he put a really nice frame around it, and he was like, okay, now I have my first $1 million drawing. For no reason, he just chose that price point, and it'd be insane if somebody bought it, but then again, that's what it's there for. It's like a mental check of like, if I do have $1 million painting and I feel like it's that $1 million painting, is it just a price point, or do I really believe that? So it's kind of ironic with it.